Yeah, hi, good. Yeah, brother. Hello. Yo.
Hey, it's your girl Empress Zingha, and guess who we have right now? We have Holla Bak, and it's going to be a really interesting talk. Holla Bak, thanks for being a part of GineOn magazine, man.
What going on? I'm glad to be on GineOn magazine. Yeah. You know, I did with greatness right through. Blessed to be here.
Well, first up, I wanted to know, tell me more about Holla Bak. How did you get started with doing your music? You've been out for a while now, but where everything start?
Everything start from, I could say, at home. And then when I was going to school at St. Leonard's Boys, when I was like in second form, the guys used to be clashing one another. And I used to always watch a lot of Bounty Killer stage shows and a lot of Jamaican artists, and I really wanted to be that kind of way too, you know what I mean, be an artist like that too, but I didn't know what I had to do, you know what I mean, and then I try writing diss tracks to the men, and it actually came off, and from there then I linked up with Dangerous, and then he told me that I should transition my energy from the gangster music into the soca, and then my first soca record that I have wrote at Masha Montana, he embraced it and used it, so you know what I mean, so that propelled me to do more writing, and then I actually tell myself, you know what, I gotta step up the game again, and every year just try to step it up till I get to this point, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Now tell me about Marshall and writing for him. I mean, it was 15, you were 15 years old, and one of the biggest soca stars came and was like, I want that song. Could you tell us more about that experience and how that made you feel as a very young artist?
When Dwayne told me that he was interested in this song, I was like, man, all right, cool, you know what I mean? Like, in my brain, I wasn't thinking that the soca king would really endorse my stuff, you know what I mean? And found that my work was creative, and when he actually used it, that's when I tell myself, yo, there's something special here. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's greatness. It's greatness, you know what I mean? And as I say, at 15 years old, your brain now started to develop. But I was exposed to a lot of things.
Did he ever contact you afterwards, or was it like he took it, but you still felt a great deal like, yo, like maybe I could do something with my life with art?
Yeah, actually, I did something else for him too. I did a verse for him in a song with a guy named Case Lee. And Burn It Up. I did the verse, and then after that I went to sleep a time. That was like 2 years ago. I went to sleep and I wake up with this record in my head. I mean, it was amazing to me to wake up with a record in your head.
Full verse, everything set.
Yeah, everything. Like, it was the chorus and the first verse. Like, I dream about this record, and I went to Dwayne, we laid on the record and we sent it to him. It was a Wednesday and he came the Saturday. And we was at Memories, and the man was like, yo, jam. The man was jamming. We was actually singing line for line. And he was like, yo, I could hear this song in the Fat Boy. I could hear this in the Fat Boy. Yeah. But, you know, a lot of things was pending. You know what I mean? He got his things dealing with. Maybe it wasn't the time for this record yet. But I know that he might revisit it. Yeah.
So now I can go back a little bit with your life at St. Leonard's Boys School. And you were talking about how you guys used to just vibe inside the classrooms and thing. But now I see too as well with your two music videos in particular. Yeah. You have in your music videos a type of aesthetic that fits where you come from. You're unashamed of who you are. Can you go now a little deeper in terms of how you create your pieces and what's the process of it? What is it that you try to represent in your work?
Honestly, I try to represent my life and let people that in that same situation feel comfortable about their situation, because everyone can be rich, you get what I'm saying, and everybody that is poor doesn't have to stay poor. It might be it might be a struggle, if you get what I'm saying, to get rich, but honestly you don't have to be rich to be comfortable, because I find that I found happiness even being a poor boy, you know what I mean? I found happiness within my community. But I mean, not saying that being poor can depress you. It could depress you because we live in a society that we need money. We need money. We live in the jungle. we live amongst people and we need money to buy food and what's not. So I ain't saying that we don't need money. We need money to survive. But I just want people to know that you could still have fun without having $1 million. Because I found happiness in the streets. You know what I mean? I like to embrace the streets. And why I do my videos in the streets too is that when I look back years from now, I can see like where I come from and where I'm heading. And when you come through with a camera in the streets, like people happy because we don't get that. You get what I'm saying? So when an artist in the streets and he come and he video, kids love that. Even big people love that. You know what I mean? So I just want to show people the real me so that people could connect with me and know who Holla Bak really is. And that's all they're trying to push. Positivity right through.
Mr. Greatness.
Mr. Greatness.
Is there any advice you would give to any, even the young fellas now who know beating tables at St. Leonard's? Like, how would you tell them to assert themselves in an environment that can be as volatile as this one, the entertainment industry?
But honestly, I still learning myself. You know what I mean? But honestly, I just try to remain positive. People can say things that like to try to take you off of your track. But me, I believe in myself and I believe in my craft, and I just keep propelling that. I just keep working at that and making it better. I just try to prove people wrong. You know what I mean? So I just want youth to just stay positive and just do what you could do. You know what I mean? Just do you. Just do you. You know what I mean? Like, people knock people for records that, you know what I mean, not up to par. But my definition of a good song might not be another person's definition of a good song. You know what I mean? So all you could do is just do what you could do, because you never know what can make it. You get what I'm saying? But my views on a hit song, I gotta believe it's a hit before I put it on the streets. You get what I'm saying? When I go to the studio, I go and I record a record, I go believe that this is a hit. And that's and as I say, even if it don't hit on the radio, even if it don't hit Billboard, even if it don't sell, to me, I still believe that this record is a hit. You know what I mean? And you can't knock a man for having his beliefs. You get what I'm saying? For real.
All right, I got one more question. It's called a legacy question that I've created from my magazine. And my question usually goes around of, what do you want to be remembered for? What it is that you want to leave behind as an artist? What Holla Bak, Mr. Greatness, want to be remembered for?
Well, you know, answer that question. I just want to leave my greatness on the earth. Just leave a positive message that people could really follow. You know what I mean? That's all I want to do. I just want to leave a legacy that when I get my kids, that people could respect my kids too. You know what I mean? I want to do good. And as I say, when I get my kids, I want my kids to be loved and appreciated by people. You see how Bob Marley passed, and his kids are getting our respect just because of his name. I want that when they leave, Holla Bak kids and grandchildren and great-grands and great-great-grands, you know what I mean, have a nice legacy to live up to and be respected. So you could find me on Instagram at HOLLABAK1. Or you can find me on Facebook, Rico Holla Bak Goddard. Or you could shout Kim Straker, my manager. You know what I mean? Or you could shout Future. Blessings. Yeah, you don't know it's your boy Holla Bak, aka Mr. Greatness, representing for GineOn.